people hear that I'm a trafficking survivor, it's so funny because they're like, oh, that's so bad. I'm like, is it really? Because my understanding of being a trafficking survivor is that I'm just aware of the trauma that I've been through. Harriet Tubman has one of my favorite quotes of all times. She said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I would have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves. And that is what we are experiencing on a very large global scale. So many people come to me and they're like, I don't have any trauma. I don't have any abuse. And then we'll work together for a while. And before you know it, it's like they're exploitation survivors or all these things that are really intense. And it's because they just didn't have the knowledge of understanding as to what abuse is and how it looks like. You can see the results in their life, but they don't necessarily have the awareness of the trauma. So when you can go back and have the awareness of the trauma and you have that thing to heal, it's amazing how the changes happen in real time in your life, because you can say, I am no longer a part of that system where I thought I was unworthy, where I thought I had to work hard for money, where I thought I had to do all these things. Now I don't have to do them because that was tied to the exploitation. Maybe you were forced to do extra ministry at your church. Maybe you had to work for your family business. Maybe you just had to work in order to pay some of your bills because your parents weren't able. All of these things reside in the body as exploitation. When you're dealing with abuse of your labor, it greatly impacts your net worth and how much you earn now. It's okay to have trauma. It's okay to have abuse. When we deny it, we're causing ourselves so much more harm than if we just admit it, look at it, and work through it. And working through trauma is really quite simple once you have a system. That's why I created this program called Healing with Benefits, and it's only $7 because I don't like people not having access to resources that greatly impact their mental health. And so go get it. It's easy and it's fun because you can be set free.